We got to go back to the boat now. It's Thursday night and it's... What date is it, Leanne? 15th? 16th? 16th of April. It's been over 2 weeks. We had to leave the boat at Coffs Harbour after blowing a headsail out. Wayne and Jennifer can't make this trip, but Dave's going to pick me up shortly and we'll drive back to Coffs Harbour and probably catch the first light winds and head out of Coffs Harbour. Supposed to be northerly, so it should be a good run, but we're trying to get in well before Sunday when there's a big southerly blow expected, so this should be fun. Anyway, more of that hopefully shortly. Morning, Dave.
Good morning, how are you?
Well, it looks like the sun's about to come up.
It is, look at the moon.
Yeah.
You see the whole moon.
What's that sort of moon? Is it an old moon or a new moon? I think it's an old moon, isn't it? Come after the new moon, so yeah. As you can see, daylight's approaching fast now. Well, it is daylight, but the sun is about to poke its head above the horizon. Legs in the water. Leg starts up. And I think we're about to cast off, people. Okay, here we are with the sails up. Just finished putting them up. There's the screecher. Not doing a lot at the top. Here's the main. Hard up against the stays. But we've got about, I'd say 8 to 9 knots of breeze behind us, maybe 10 if we're lucky. Breeze is kicking in a little bit now. An absolutely glorious day here on the Pacific eastern coast of Australia. Looks like a bit of weather right out on the horizon. Look at this. That back there is Coffs Harbour. Sun shining on those beautiful green mountains. There's our backdrop. Quite pretty, really.
9.2.
What's that? 9.2?
Yeah.
Bit slow, isn't it?
Because we're bringing the wind round onto our beam more.
That'd be good. Look at that sun. Beautiful morning sun. So it's just gone 6:30 AM. Like a ship 30 odd miles away. Breeze is just perfect. A bit of breeze is coming in. See, we've done a left-hand turn to port. Probably about 10 nautical miles from Coffs, but we're trying to head her out easy out here. What 8 o'clock in the morning's like out in the ocean. How you going, Dave? All right?
Excellent. I think we're making good progress now, aren't we?
I think so. Better speed.
Just gone starboard 10 degrees, go a bit more south. Still up at 8.5 knots. Sorry, 9.5 knots.
video, but the seas are a bit lumpy. Maybe if we look back towards here. A lot more pressure out here than what there was closer to the east coast, though. Only about 100 metres of water here, so we're slowly getting out towards the shelf. Pick up a bit more of the east coast current. Goodness gracious, 6 hours of motoring in the Pacific Ocean, you wouldn't believe it, would you? But we do have the sails up. They are helping slightly to steady us. Not doing much at all really, but just taking some of the bump out. It's still a bit confused. Some of the swells from the south and some's from north. Some's from the east. Who knows? But motoring along. Nine, 10 knots maybe. So now it's 3:45. We're going to dip the tank at 4 o'clock and see how much fuel we've got left. But all's going pretty good. Don't you think so, Dave?
Yeah, I think so. We're probably ahead of schedule, I would say, even though it's been uncomfortable. It's a big one to land over there, isn't it?
Yes, that motor's still running. first reef in. Ready for tonight. We're expecting 20 to 25 from the northeast, so that'll be up a bit later. We're being good scouts, Just wish we could get rid of this engine. What you eating, Dave?
Eating my muesli.
Muesli?
Yeah.
A bit late in the day for muesli, isn't it?
Oh, might eat something that'll make me sick.
How far off the sunset are we, do you think?
30 minutes.
It's funny how the camera makes everything look so much further away.
Yeah.
Not a red sky tonight, is that a good sign?
Why not?
Might go red yet.
Glad we're out here a whole day earlier than more than a day earlier than we double.
Yeah. Another ship over here. I don't know what he's doing. It says, I looked it up under marine traffic and it says that it's doing 3.9 knots and it's not under command. Probably just sitting there in the current, drifting down slowly to Newcastle so he doesn't have to pay anchoring fees. So we've put the first reef in. Just got the jib out and tightened up the halyard on the screecher. Getting ready for the night's watch keeping system. I might go downstairs and make dinner shortly. I think I'll have a lamb curry and rice. Sounds like a nice meal. Okay, catch you soon. So this is how I make my dinner. What I have here is a pot of near boiling water. Yes, the flame is still on, I don't know if you can see it. And my lovely wife makes me lamb, curry and rice. And these are cryobacked. So what you do is you just sit them in the boiling water, wait for them to heat up. This one was still frozen, so it'll probably take a little longer. Make sure the plastic doesn't catch on fire. And so you give them 10 I suppose minutes on the stove, water boiling away. If I put a lid on, it'll probably boil quicker. And of course, when they're defrosted and heated up to a nice temperature, just cut open the packet, tip it on the plate, and instant meal. No cooking offshore, one pot, no washing up to do, just throw the plastic away in the garbage bag, not overboard of course. So that's how I cook my meals on these ocean passages. Now look at that. I tell you, it's the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, Dave. Yummo.
Is that right, Derek?
Should cop a picture of that sunset, mate. Look at that sunset. Well, it's about 8 o'clock at night, and we're I think we're just off Foster. Yeah, so we've got about 70 nautical miles to go. We've been using a app on the iPhone called Marine Traffic, spotting plenty of ships, both visually and on the app. Great little feature, tells you the wind that's in your area at the time, so you know exactly what wind speed you've got when you haven't got a working anemometer. So we can see the glow of Newcastle, so that's positive. See the glow of Foster and Taree and probably Nelson's Bay, Port Stephens. Yeah, so going quite good considering we're sailing along on a moonless night. The stars are out, deck's lit just, and as you can tell I'm using red light to stop my eyes from being voided of their night vision. Anyway, just thought I'd have this little update. Boat's going along pretty good at the moment. We're doing about 8 knots with 13 knots of breeze. Let's turn that off. Probably won't see any of this. So at the moment we're sailing along. Just before this fog bank moved in, we could see dawn coming and the sails were being lit, but now this fog has come and encapsulated us and we can't see the anchorage where all the coal ships anchor. We've seen a couple of trawlers go screaming by. We've still got the sails up, heading into the westerly. We're trying to make southwest. But yeah, a bit interesting with all this fog around. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Okay, so here it is 1 hour later, Dave.
Yeah.
And it's already starting to clear up. We've got good visibility for at least a mile, or 2 or 3. We've got through that parking lot of coal ships waiting to get into the port of Newcastle. And now we can start to make our blacksmiths and redhead. How far to Swansea Channel? 8.9. Nearly home, peoples. That's the engine. Here we are, you can see the swells are picking up a bit now, coming into the channel. And you can see, maybe, I don't know if you can see or not, but in front of those furlers of the leads. Not showing up. Well, and that over there is Moon Island. That sort of blocks the entrance a bit to the channel and it's good, it gives the channel protection from southerlies, a bit like Nobby's does up in Newcastle. And of course, the only swell you don't really want for Swansea is a nor'east swell. And guess what we got? Beach. Couple of boats out fishing. And you can't see the car park out there. Old ships, which is still enveloped in that fog. Nice big sun. So here we are inside the calm of Swansea Channel. heading up towards the bridge. That's the bridge up there. And look at the difference. It's just flat water. Something we haven't had in over 24 hours.
Well, we left about 6.
Oh, right, so it's 25 hours. That's not bad, really.
Not bad.
200 nautical miles, was it? 215?
210, I reckon.
210 nautical miles.
And only one break.
So, it feels great to be back, Dave.
It feels wonderful. It feels like a long saga coming to an end.
And we only had one
mostly
minor
saga.
little breakage when the boom let go.
That's right. On this particular heart, we had one breakage per half, didn't we?
That's pretty good going, really.
But yeah, it's good to be back. Hope to sail it a bit now.
Yeah. On flat water for a change.
We go through again then.
Well, why don't we? I mean, I didn't hit the record button. Sorry.
We could spend an hour out on the mooring and then turn around and come back.
We could. Give us time to catch our breath. Fancy that? We haven't stopped, have we?
No, I'm knackered.
Do you want me to drive? Look at the current here. Who said the tide wasn't finished coming in? Oh well, good to be home, Dave. Now you've got to wash it
Yeah,
on what a catamaran is like to bring back from Coffs Harbour.
I couldn't have done this without you. In so many ways.
Yeah, you would have had no one to make your tea. All we've got to now is find a place to moor it.
I hope we can find somewhere. I'm not sure what to do.
So we hope you've enjoyed the adventure as much as we have. Just a shame that all four of us couldn't have completed it, but yeah, I can understand why. But yeah, no, we're home safe and sound. Thanks for your company.
You're taking pictures or video?
Video? Bobby, where are you going?
I can't see
You
the
can
light
go
on,
like that.
darling.
Where you're not looking?
That's on. There
What have you
go.
got there, Jane?
She's showing us.
Selfie
She's
stick.
showing you her rod of her self rod.
I've got a
Can you see
blue
the light
one.
now, darling?
That's very much.
Bad.
So you
Cheers.
But
We arrived home safe and sound, didn't we, Dave?
We did.
All the best, Dave.
Good job. Good
Yeah.
job.
Early
We
in the
did it.
morning,
We're here.
and there's not much pizza left.